Howdy! Howdy! Level 5 Catfish's Maw! I got a lot to say. First off, I forgot to mention that some text has been changed, and the only example I could really find was the acquisition of the level 2 sword had different text. I was going to point this out when we got there, but there was honestly no point whatsoever, because I don't know what it said originally. And I don't think it's that interesting enough to look it up. So, oh well, I'm sorry if that upsets anybody, if that offends anybody. I also found out just now, because my wife is home. Today is still April 29th, my dad's 63rd birthday, I think. I still gotta call him, but I've been, you know, trying to record the whole time I've been awake. So I gotta do that as soon as I'm done. And then if there's still time, I gotta call the exterminator. If not, I'll just do that tomorrow. Ooh, I love this little puzzle. If you could call it a puzzle. We failed it. I almost never fail it. Well, that's probably not true at all. I just only remember the successes. Ooh, yeah, if you're good at it, you don't even have to use the last one. But this is a great dungeon. I don't like it quite as much. It's not as watery as Angler's Tunnel, and that's not what makes a good dungeon or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. Don't misquote me here. Misinterpret me, please. I don't know why I'm slashing all the crystals, because you only need these two. Why? What is wrong with me? I ate some Oreos. We can do nothing in here. Just remember that it has 4 blocks. And we'll remember that for later. This dungeon is a little annoying. Whoa! That was a good leap, buddy. Alright. Get out of here. Can we get you out of here? Damn it! Damn it! I found out I'm extremely uncultured. I had no idea there was a language called Swahili. And then I found out that there are, black people, like, native to South America. I thought that was just Africa. I'm really stupid. And I already knew this information, like, tangentially, knowing the countries that are in South America, but now I'm questioning that. Like, do I know what countries are in South America versus Africa? I'm an uncultured swine. And the best I can do is just own up to it and admit it. I think. Well, obviously the best I could do is fix that, but I don't think it's that much of an issue. I'm not speaking on worldly matters in such a way that matters. But, you know, I guess it is nice to be cultured and knowledgeable. Well, in this case, would I be knowledgeable or knowledged? I feel like there's a difference. That's not a word, but I feel like there's a massive difference between being able to share knowledge and having knowledge. Because some people just aren't very good at conveying it. We found the beak! The far beak! But so far, so good on the recording to one single hard drive. So, turns out, my fear of recording just onto the same hard drive. I guess technically, oh, we can't do anything in here yet. Let's show it off. Just so we have it on the map, so I don't confuse myself later, mainly. Yep, can't do anything, but that is a key of some kind. Oh my god, this sucks, though. This is not how you're supposed to be getting across this. Oh! No, well, we got medicine. We're probably about to use it in the stupidest possible way. The stupidest. But, yeah, oh, that's right. No, never mind. That's not right. I don't know why I thought that was it. That's not it at all. We just don't go this way yet. You know what? Let's do the thing we want to do here. Get the... Wait, power bracelet. Yeah, oh, because we were lifting pots. See, again, it doesn't matter what item you have where. It doesn't matter in the slightest. I don't know why I keep thinking that it does. It doesn't. Alright, can we... Yeah! Hearts from both of you guys. Nice. If you can't destroy a skeleton with your sword, try using a bomb. A bomb? Oh-ho! This one only has 1 block in it. You can't destroy the skeleton with your sword, so we will try using a bomb. This guy is called, I believe, Master Stalfos. Oh, I don't know what I thought was happening there. It's weird to already have the mini-boss, right? The mid-boss. What the? Oh. Your hitboxes are weird, dude. Arrgh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. Yep. That's it. Nice and simple. You can feel the energy flowing through you. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. Master Stalfos. Master Skull. This is your objective for the dungeon, which is pretty unique. We gotta go track him down and kill him. How nice. And look, the replica of a cheap bridge level from, oh, mostly Mario 1 and the Lost Levels, but also, technically there is one in Mario 3 and one in Mario World. Oh, I love it. That's what makes Mario 2 inferior. No cheap bridge level. I mean, I do think Mario 2 is the worst of the four. Don't get me started on the Lost Levels, though, and how everybody hates it for no reason just because it's hard. I think it's bullshit because of two separate instances in the game. One of which I feel isn't really bullshit. Oh, well, people really... I think there's like one or two bullshit moments in the game. And that's it. And I think everything else is a little overblown. But maybe that's just because I'm crazy good at, you know, Mario platformers. I don't know. The red clothes and the piece of power in the level 2 sword make everything pointlessly easy. Dive under where torchlight beams do cross. I love the writing here. Thanks, Dan Osen. At least I'm pretty sure that's Dan Osen. Obviously not for the new DX text. Alright, do we have a key? No, so we can't go up there. We can get a heart from you. Nice landing. What was I talking? I was talking about this at the end of last time. Oh yeah, we can't go kill those Goombas right now, which is depressing. I was gonna talk about how, like, I feel ashamed because Poopas is all depressed. I feel like Poopas is depressed, running around screaming, bored. That's a sign of depression, you know. And I just wish there was something I could do. I don't know what to do, so we got to figure this out. I'm so mad. I did not want to walk that way at all. Come here. I wanted to go left, but now we can't. If we killed all the enemies in here... Nope, never mind. I guess that's just a one-way or something. Okay. And now we're just back here. Nice. We could definitely use some arrows. I'm not going to bother lifting the pots again. There's no point to that. So now we're just going to go all the way back around, retrace our steps back where we were. So I'm pretty sure... Oh. Okay, I can kill you guys all again, no problem. Yeah, and we are back here, where the stairs were. Now, where did the stairs take us? That's not what we wanted at all. We don't want the island map. And, of course, we don't have the map, so I don't know why I tried making sense of any of that. But I feel like I'm a lot less impassioned than I used to be. And it's a little upsetting because, I mean, like, I still love making videos, and I considered taking a long break. I don't think I even mentioned this. I thought maybe it would even last so long that I never came back to LP Master 6. Of course, that would have never happened. We gotta go under where torchlight beams do cross, and guess what? Bloopers! More Mario enemies! And yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Because we can only go up quickly. Yeah! Another heart for me. But, and then, you know, as I realized I didn't have to be so rigid about it. I think I talked about this already earlier in this playthrough, in the first sitting. I don't have to be so rigid about it, and that makes it more fun, because I enjoy doing this. I just always feel like my videos aren't as good as they could be, because I always think, oh, I'm going to talk about this and this and this. And, you know, I know that's not the most important thing, but to me, the commentary is what I enjoy watching about a game alongside the game, even completely irrelevant commentary. And I feel like I've been even with the game, it's like I'll watch a moment and be like, why didn't I say this at that moment? Why didn't I tell this fact during this time? I don't know. I feel like there's just too much to go around now. And it's a little stressful. Yeah, we obviously can't do anything here either. But I'm assuming we got a key. No! We still don't have a key? Oh, what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. Yeah. Okay. So I remember that text wasn't changed. Okay, yeah, we still have this. Do I want to go up or right? I'm going to go right. Goddamn idiot. You can't do that. The switch is necessary for that. So what you do is go this way. Alright, does that stay even if you leave the room? Yes. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Aha! I'm glad we did. Nice. Room number 2. If we had gone back to room number 4 that we saw first... Oh! You found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know that? Why? Some angles don't work and some angles do. Yeah, he won't spawn. He spawns in order because there's 2 blocks in the side of this one. And he's pretty easy. I don't remember him always having his sword out like that. Like, does it just save where his sword is? Because that's pretty solid for the Game Boy. Arrgh, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. So, yes, you do have to beat him 4 times. Can't push the button anymore. It's permanently pressed. But I'm certainly not depressed. I'm extremely happy. Some of the happiest I've ever been in my life. It's just I feel like I'm boring all the time. I guess because everything stayed the same, and when I look back on older videos, I think, oh, I was obnoxious, but I was interesting, at least, even if I was too obnoxious to be considered entertaining. I mean, you know, I had some friends watch my whole Zelda 2, which I think is my most obnoxious video ever. Video? Series ever. That and maybe Doki Doki Panic. I don't know which one's worse. And, you know, they were entertained even though I was obnoxious the whole time. And I had different things to say, unique things to say. And that's not to say that I don't now or anything like that, because I think I do. It's just I don't think I get around to saying a lot of it. And it's not like I have to vlog every single thing that has ever happened in my life or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, I feel like... nice little puzzle there. And hey! We are doing this in crazy good time. I feel that way about every dungeon, but I feel like this is where I start to actually kind of get lost. What the hell, dude? Okay, that works. Because we have the level 2 sword, we're knocking him back like crazy. Okay, you take your damage, and I'm gonna... What? I've never struggled this much with this guy. And I'm not struggling or anything, it's just... Arrgh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here! It just gets to a point where it's more annoying than anything, having to deal with this guy. But again, it's unique. I will praise them. I'd rather have something annoying over the same old thing every time. Wouldn't you? I know a lot of people don't want that, but I do. And what happened to the days where I would talk about every detail, like every memory I have of the game, and like, I'll talk about what's going on in my life and just talk about what I'm thinking about. Maybe it is just that there's too many thoughts in my head now. I can't keep up with them all. Okay, so that's clearly going to be stairs that take us to the boss. Wait, did we get... What did we get out of that chest? What did we get? The map? Yeah, that was the map. Okay. Oh! Okay, we just got to go beat him again. That's what it is. That's what I'm missing. Oh, we're at full health, so we have sword beams. We haven't really got to utilize this in combat, but combat's kind of pathetically easy in this game, so... Ooh. I mean, again, first Zelda game where you can jump and... I repeat, it's so good! Alright. So we know where to go pretty perfectly now. I just wish there was more use for the rupees. Again... Oh, I forgot you can do that! You can actually stomp on them to make them slowly fall like it's a Mario game. Oh, we've taken 2 hits at full health and we haven't even lost. See, this is why the blue clothes are just not necessary. We've taken 3 hits at full health. And it took 4 to do half a heart of damage. Alright, it was down here, right? I'm still confused, because we haven't gotten a single key, I don't think. Alright. This is where the 4th mini-boss room was, I believe. Pretty sure. I'm excited to see what our time is here, because the only dungeon that's taken over 20 minutes at all was, Bottle Grotto, and that's only because I died, like, twice in it, didn't I? Alright, yeah, I kept thinking that we could come out here and kill all the enemies and then we'd be good. That's not it at all. That wasn't the way. It wasn't here, right? No. It was not. Okay, I guess I was thinking of the wrong staircase? Or was it left? It was left. It was here. It was the wrong staircase. Get your act together, please. Please. I'm asking myself nicely to do something I clearly want to do. Okay, now please, controller. Okay, it only messed up one tiny input there, but then it did make me spiral. So I guess I can kind of blame it. Wait, was this just a key or something? What is the deal here? Oh, I think it's trying to teach you that you can kill these guys in a not so complicated way. Ah! Fucking annoying is what they are. Come on. I hate these guys. I love their design, though. Please. 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 Okay, that was worthless. We did not need to be in here, so... Yep. I've wasted a good chunk of our time. My bad. I apologize. But again, I had so many things I was going to talk about just in this. I don't know, my mom texted between videos the group of who's going to be able to go to my dad's birthday after my niece's birthday, like for lunch, nearby where my sister lives for my, not niece's birthday, my nephew's birthday party. And, okay, I know we saw it before this. So where is it? Okay, it must be all the way down here left. Okay. That has to be it. Has to be. I couldn't hear the music for a second over the sound effects. I was really confused as to what was happening. I love this song, too. Just the Game Boy ambient sounds are so good. And I said I didn't want to talk about the remix, but I showcased Angler's Tunnel, and a lot of people hate the Switch version of that song. I adore that song. I think it's one of the best songs in the series, and I won't get into why, because you're not interested right now, because we're pretending that that game doesn't exist. So I need to shut up about it. There I go, limiting what I've got to say, but at least there's a structure to that, and as we've determined, that is the most important thing to my brain. Structure. But I gotta go to New Jersey. I gotta get some work done. I made less than $2,000 in the month of April. I was gonna say that earlier and got distracted. I don't know if that was this video. I don't think it was. And that's nothing. What's it gonna drop? Ooh. No fairy? Come on, dude. Only one of the best items in the series, the hook. Shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. So weird that it's 2 words still, when Ocarina of Time made it 1 word, but whatever. Oh, that opens up so many things. And I am excited for that. Alright, we gotta jump. I love how for the first couple of rooms after they give you an item, they don't even have you use it. Like, we could use it right now, I guess, but you don't have to. Oh, it just straight up kills it. What? It's supposed to take off its mask. I guess I'll show that at some point. Alright. But with the hook shot, of course, you can reach chests and get 200 rupees. I'm not really ecstatic. Especially with how easy that is to get to. That's just kind of pathetic. Pathetic. Here I go cracking up at my own wording again. Wait, do the red clothes up your attack with the hook shot too? Or is that just... I guess it's everything. No, we're not going in there again. I'm not... Oh, that's Cody. He has not been calling too extremely much lately. Oh, let me remember what I was going to say. It really kind of bothers me. Not that the scale is off-center in our items up there, which is weird that it's between sprites. But, like, it looks like shrimp. It looks like shrimp or... No, you know what it looks like? It looks like a parachute. Oh, it just looks weird. Don't you think so? Tell me you think so. Please, in the comments, tell me. Yes, I agree. That looks like a parachute. And then, like, if you do that years from now, I won't have a clue what you're talking about. Even now, in Ocarina of Time, which the finale is going up today, finally on the channel. I recorded it so long ago. And, like, somebody will comment something, and I'll have to, like, really think about it to figure out what they're talking about. So videos from years ago, I'm like, what? But I used to remember most of the stuff I said in most of my videos. And this kind of segues backward. Can you call it a segue if it's backwards? Like, okay, there's something good under here, I feel like. Yeah, that's right, a fairy. Nice. I don't know if that's always there, but ooh, we have a key. We have 2 places we could take this key, but I guess we're going to do it here. Oh, that's right, there's another mid-boss. This mid-boss, however, is optional. Where's the... There it is. I couldn't find the bow. Just like in Zelda 1, Goma is only weak to the bow. It looks even more scary in color, and we missed our chance. Well, actually, these are the twin Gomas. You only really have time most of the time to fire 1 arrow when she opens her eye. Because we know from Ocarina that Goma is female. Well, at least they call her Queen Goma. So I guess that's the implication. She's the Spider Queen. You don't see a lot of Spider Kings because they're very, what's the word? The opposite of... They're a matriarchal society. Spiders, most spiders. Super fast. This fight gets on my nerves. It respawns, too. So if you accidentally end up back in this room, it gets annoying. Or if you're lost and having to loop around. And it just takes so long. But I was talking about how I, you know, am a little sad. I'm going all the way up, you know, practically across the country. I mean, not the wide side of the country, but the long side of the country. I'm going all the way across it pretty much. And I'm not doing anything while I'm there. I'm just there to make money and go home. And, you know, it's like I'm not living at all. And, I mean, even with small stuff like my dad's birthday lunch and it's at a restaurant I just don't care about too much. And I know my wife doesn't care about. And it's after going to the birthday where I don't know who's going to be there. And it's like, I'd be glad to go, but I kind of don't want to because I really need to work. Because I need to make money. It's the first Saturday of the month. And I haven't made money in so long. Any substantial money. Of course, Galen is paying me in cash. Part of what he owes me for coming to get him for New Jersey. So that'll be nice, you know. That is an investment in the future for him paying me back as well. Okay, yeah. You get nothing but a work point from that. But we can do this, I guess. If we really want to go up here and finally kill these Goombas that have been smiling and taunting us. I like that they're smiling. Positivity is nice. Alright, and this is how you get back without having to loop all the way around. But why are we doing this? I don't know exactly. Oh. That's right. Oh, and we have to go all the way back around, don't we? Oh my god. Okay, there was no point to that at all. But, whatever, I guess I can articulate more thoughts in this process. You know what, I'm not going to cut it away. And, you know, it's nothing against my dad or my nephew. It's just, I need to work and make money. And I feel like that's what I should do. And I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, I got to work because I'm broke. Because I don't know, they wouldn't get it. They'd be like, oh, you're skipping out on family, but you can go to New Jersey or whatever. Which, I mean, that is work, so that's a bad example, but I don't know. I just don't want them to think, oh, yeah, he doesn't care about us. Which, you know, I go to most family events. But, like, I didn't go to my dad's birthday lunch today. And I don't want to go to that restaurant where there's not much for me to eat either. I don't know, it was pretty decent last time. And I've got to remind myself, you know, work isn't everything. I'm not dying or anything like that. Okay, where are the chests? That's what we need to focus on right now. We're going to go toward the chests. We're not just going to go everywhere just because it's available. To the right? No. Up. Got it. And jump over you again. Okay. But, Okay, when I did the thing again, I knew I had to pause and recoup for a minute. So, you know what we could talk about? How about that Switch 2? I'm so excited. Everybody's bitching about the price, and that leads into more political conversation about the tariffs and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I'm so sick of talking about politics. You have no idea. That's what everybody wants to talk about. Like, when Donald Trump was president last time, it was just as bad. You know, it wasn't as bad. It was mostly just conservatives telling me, if that idiot Biden won't get out of office. And yeah, he was an idiot. So was Donald Trump. Politicians suck. Come on. But, like, you know, some of the things that are happening, people are blowing out of proportion. Like, oh my god, this is literally the end of the world. They're taking away our rights. It's not happening. I mean, for, you know, like, disabled children, yeah, the Department of Education being defunded is terrible for the southern states. Not for a good chunk of the country. Of course, it affects my sister, who has disabled children. We've already been here. Jason, look where the chests are before you leap, please. Okay. We've been everywhere. Oh, we got the key. We got the final key. We don't have the nightmare key. What? You know, I'm pleasantly surprised to be lost in this dungeon. Where the hell would that key be if it's not in a chest? What has that key? Oh. It must be underground if I can't see it on the map, right? Because it's not dropping from enemies. We've taken care of all of that. Unless... Let me try to the right. Wait, I could have... I could have done that in the first place. Oops. No, that's just this. Okay, I'll take the hit, whatever. Alright. What's down here again? Which one is this? Cheap Cheap Bridge. We already did that, right? Alright, I think I'm finally going to cut. Oh, they don't respawn. I don't know why I thought they did. The Twin Gomas do not respawn. Now that we have this key, I'm going to go in here. And, hey, you know what? I am going to make you watch me do this again. Even when my wife is loudly shutting doors in the hallway. Maybe I'm just... Oh, the cats are stomping loud? Am I just more in tune with my environment today? I don't know. I don't understand, but we don't have the nightmare key. Where is it? Is it Nightmare's key or Nightmare key? I feel like I've seen both. I don't know where to go, though. Where is it? Am I gonna, like, look this up? Because it's not on the map. We have the map. We have the compass. Huh? I had to look it up. Here's where we are on the map. I completely neglected this section entirely in backtracking to every room multiple times. Of course. It's the hint. We just read it so early and I normally don't forget entirely about it. Oops. Huh. I guess I've just gotten worse at figuring things out. It's okay. And it sounds like I'm beating myself up. I still think my videos are enjoyable and, you know, that I'm not that boring. I'm not overly boring. I just feel like, you know, I'm eventually going to get there. But my question is, I thought, I was confused because it wasn't on the map. And I thought every chest was always on the map. But this is not. Here it is! Okay, I will meet you back at the boss. Should I speed up the entire way there? Well, as expected, I completely fumbled my way through that.
So, you are the outsider, come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you.
No! It's a spiky ball thing. Alright, well, you'll never guess what we have to use for this boss fight. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use the Rock's Feather. You can jump over the spike ball here. But, oh, damn it. We failed. I don't much care for this boss. Put its name on the screen. Because this is what you got to do. You got to be at the right moment in the right time to pull it out. And you can swap back and forth between the Rock's Feather and, you know, this, because you got to have the sword, hookshot, and Rock's Feather to do this efficiently. But it's such a pain in the ass. And even when you are in the right place at the right time, sometimes you'll just be slightly too slow and won't be able to get it. You just got to hope that the tail is not in the way and going to screw you over. See? Look, it just did a ton of damage to us. Alright, that's it. I'm going to start using the feather to jump. But then, when you have the feather equipped, you can't do the hook shot, so I guess you could swap between the hook shot and the sword. It just... Oh, okay. Well, so far, so good in this strategy. Wow, we got one hit in that whole time. Nice. Awesome. Alright. Okay. He's just... It feels like he takes forever. He goes back inside his little hidey hole so quickly. And it feels like jumping over it's not doing any good most of the time. And that's a fake one. There's bomb versions. So that means he's over halfway done with his health, which is very nice. Alright, let's just try to stick to one side here. Yeah, his tail got faster too, which is nice because we can actually predict it more. God damn it. Predicting it means nothing when you can't be in the right spot at the right time. He hasn't been over here in this long, and now he's gonna... Nope, I was predicting it was gonna show up at a bad time, and he just didn't show up over here at all. Are you serious, dude? Come over here. Oh, now you come over here when I'm dodging. Ooh. And I know this is not the efficient way to take him out at all, I'm sure. I'm sure the speedrunners are better than I am. I'm never going to claim to be better than a speedrunner at anything. Okay, move. Nope, god damn it. It's just a game of patience like none of the other bosses before it. And now that was my controller's fault. It wouldn't turn. Alright, can we get one hit? Please be the final hit, just please. Nope. At least we got the hit. I thought we weren't going to. Ooh. Because you don't really stun him at all, and it's frustrating. Because bosses, you can either wail on them or stun them. In this... I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't like to bitch. What's this guy's name? Like Ely Mouth or something? No, that's a boss in a Mario game. Oh. No, I keep getting confused by my items. Okay. This is a good opportunity.
Tisk. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool.
See, you're supposed to read that right before going to the Southern Face Shrine and finding out that the island's lore is that it is a dream of the windfish. But we did that first this time. So sorry for ruining the pacing, everyone. You've got the Wind Marimba. Shrine. An island secret in the shrine. Well, good thing we already have the face key. Next time, we will be cleaning up the overworld with the hookshot and then heading to level 6 face shrine. And I will have more positive commentary for you then. instead of just talking about how boring I think I am, which is clearly not the most interesting commentary. But that dungeon took us the longest yet with pauses, 44 minutes. Wow, okay. I did get pretty lost in there. Okay, no, we don't need to pause to do that, but I guess you saw the instrument screen there. Okay, I love you guys. I'm LP Master 6, so on and so forth. Thank you. Goodbye!